All right. We ditched our microphones. We're trying this all over again. Hopefully it works. But color of the year has just been announced. Pantone.
We get really excited about this.
Ooh,
I don't know.
Pantone has finally come out with it. Now, I know we had to end our last one because our sound wasn't working, so I'm going to give it a couple seconds to update and make sure you guys see us. All right, and I'm getting the article ready while we're here. So now,
pretty exciting.
It's December 5th too. So around
just happened.
Right, around the first week of December is when we were estimating when it would come out. So
and breaking news, it
is here.
We got
as
that
of like
part right.
9 a.m. So let's see. Pantone shade of the year has been announced, and it's brown.
They can hear us.
Oh, awesome. Thank you, Dee.
Thank you.
All right. So we were kind of estimating that it was going to be green. I don't know if you guys have seen any of our previous videos, but it was definitely, we were thinking green was going to be the color. Now, it came out to be brown.
We had a contest over on Patreon where people put different, their guesses, also their descriptions, which were hilarious. And so I think we had a member who said it was going to be brown.
Yes. Somebody did say on our Patreon that it was going to be brown, which is really amazing. Now, the problem I'm having with, have you guys seen the artwork for it yet? I'll hold up my phone. But if you see, they're saying Mocha Mousse. Oh gosh, this is going to be hard to do. Do you see how cool this is and how warm this is? I can't believe.
Read the description because the description is hilarious.
All right. So the full description is, it's a mellow brown infused with a sensorial and comforting warmth, which is really interesting because the images are so cool.
Yeah, but I think they were talking about hot, warm chocolate or something. I don't know.
Let's see. Flower Finder. Brown and green are very similar in earthy quality, so I can see how this, that's a really good point. And I really hope we're not going back to like the whole everything is
earth tone.
Right.
Yeah. Well, this color, and you guys take a look, it's warm enough that it's got a lot of red in it. It's very rosy. It's not a yellow brown, it's a rosy brown, which is okay. It would be a pretty decent eyeshadow for blue eyes if it weren't quite so red.
Because a lot of cool-eyed people are going to lean cooler, or cool brown is going to lean cooler, and this is going to be the Pantone color, all right? Not the imagery, because the imagery of like the mousse in the bowl, mousse, the pudding kind of, not like mousse.
They say
pudding.
It's something you can dip your spoon into, but I've never eaten mousse that was quite this warm brown before. Maybe, it's almost like the inside of a chocolate truffle, possibly.
I'm intrigued to see how this is going to be relayed, because the imagery is so soft and cool compared to the actual shade, which is warm. And it looks a little bit clear, but it's still very soft. Not that it's a clear color at all, but it's very, now that I did like the mousse versus the mousse, I realize people are probably like, she is crazy. But but MOUSSE.
Yes. You're all wrapped up in the holidays. Anyway. We're really excited to let you know.
Look at Flower Finders.
She loves brown.
No, Juvia's Place or Summer Fridays. She's been seeing that so much. You're right. You know what's funny is I just had to go into Ulta because my daughter has a cheer competition. So I was trying to find some makeup for her.
She's 3.
I know. So
just so you get a picture of how cute that is.
We have to do like the really intense stage makeup for her.
Cindy's here. Hi.
Oh, Cindy. Hi, Cindy. And part of that was I was going through the stores, and there's so much brown and mocha going on. Now I'm worried that it's going to translate to like black and grays and mochas.
Remember when the Naked? I don't know if you guys are old enough, but when the Naked's palette came out the first time, and everybody went crazy over it, and then every single eyeshadow palette that came out for 5 years was in shades of brown. So It's okay.
I'm a little hesitant, I have to say. I'm kind of worried that it's gonna like turn into.
Well, I'm sitting here, I'm looking at it, and I'm looking at your hair color, and I'm looking at it, and you're gonna rock it. It will be beautiful on you.
This is like, you can see how warm that is.
Not the mousse, not the
Yes.
mousse.
Okay, I just want to show you one more image that they have for this color. Are you guys ready? By the way, we love you. Thank you so much.
Yeah, we do.
What in the world? This is the imagery for this color.
And it's not the same color.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, because if you look.
Oh, that's good.
If you look at the Pantone of it, you can see it's much warmer. You know what? Let me even turn my brightness up because you guys aren't even getting the full. Oh, that doesn't help either.
That turned it pink.
Yeah.
Ooh. Sorry for the low tech, but it just came out. We were so excited.
We were really excited, just clicking buttons to go live.
And the first time we went live, we
yeah,
had no sound and we were like, we'll be back.
So, Flower Finder, wow. Do you consider this warm or cool? Now, let me show you.
I think it's on the warm side.
So if you look at this right here, like the actual Pantone right here, this looks warmer.
It is warm.
I mean, this like
as
this
they're trying
artwork,
to describe
you
it,
can see the difference
cool.
a little bit. You can see this is shifting cool. So I don't
what
know.
is the Pantone color again? They gave it. We've got that number in the description.
17.
It's 17-1230. So a good way to tell. Any of you guys who have Photoshop, we can't bring it up on the computer. If I had mine, we could. You put that number in to Photoshop, and you can pick it up with the dropper tool.
I'm going to like double check exactly where it falls. The only problem I'm worried to say is, are we going to be seeing a lot of cool browns that match the imagery, or are we going to be seeing warm browns that match the Pantone
Well, they gave
color?
us the Pantone number.
True.
So, I mean, it's not like they can adjust it in any way, shape, or form.
But, I mean, like, I'm worried about like how different colors are going to, let's see. Where does this kind of fall? It falls on.
Interesting. Will you show them?
Yes.
It definitely falls on the warm side.
Let me get this color spectrum. So this is how you can actually look to see the color. Now this
Flower
is not.
Finder is telling us the reference hexadecimal.
I worry about like if you go to the actual graphics of it, I think it's going to shift. I think it's going to be a cooler brown. Even though the Pantone is showing warmer, I think it's going to be shifting cooler.
I think they had a really tough time developing the graphics to be as warm as that particular chip is. And they just did what they could with chocolate mousse. Because think about it. Chocolate mousse isn't a warm color.
Right.
Cocoa isn't a warm color. The actual object, cocoa, ground up, it's a very cool gray brown. Yes. So maybe they just misnamed it because it's a lot warmer than they're trying to represent the artwork around it.
Right. I know. I'm trying to like get more of an idea.
But hey, we went on today without sound, so we can't.
But
really
the fabric swatch that they show looks cooler.
Show our folks.
So you can see how this looks cooler than what these are showing.
But you were able to pick up the components in terms of the colors. So
let me see if I can open up Photoshop to really get an idea.
Oh, nothing like trying these things first time ever in the history of color class and doing it right on while we're live with everybody.
You guys, I'm sure you will understand that we are a couple of crazies just winging it all the time.
Understand or already know they figured it out.
Yeah. Hopefully you guys know we're a little wild. So.
Oh,
you see some of these images. Some of these images of the chocolate mousse look a little. Oh my goodness, this image looks so much cooler than this one. But you know what? We need to just find the actual Pantone number and do it that way. Because I was trying to pull images and it is not. Oh, why is it doing this?
It is very interesting that I have never quite seen anything be all over the place like this.
I know. Maybe because it just came out, so they're trying to get like the colors right. I don't know. What is the color again? It is, what did I say? 17 dash something?
I forgot.
Let's see. 17 dash 1230. I don't know.
We will.
This is coming up. Like I'm not.
Wait. Oh, did you see the thing that came up that had the spectrum on either side of it and top and bottom?
Oh no. Should we look at that one?
In a minute.
Okay.
What you're doing now is good.
So I'm going to pull the exact color that this is showing. And this, see, it's showing up on
on the warm side of a color, a fairly warm side, but there's a lot of gray in it.
Mm-hmm.
There's almost 50% gray. When she brought it up in the chart, it's got about 50% gray. And I think that's what's kind of knocking everybody off the place, because we put together a palette yesterday where we were right on the cusp of neutral, and we were flipping right back and forth over the warm side reds to the cool side reds. And as soon as you put gray into either of them, you could barely tell them apart. So I think there's so much gray in this that though it is truly warm, its reading is kind of a gray brown.
Yeah.
Tamara, pinky brown.
Yeah, that's why. But the imagery is so different. That's why it's throwing it off, because if you look at the imagery of it, it's so cool. But when you look at the actual shade, it's going warm. Let me see. Hopefully this can like show up on. Do you see how warm this swatch looks versus this?
Yeah, I mean, it looks more yellow. Like if I were painting that scene, I would paint the swatch with extra yellow.
Well, I guess only time will tell to see how, actually like fashion designers are going to take this into consideration and use this and utilize this color.
And I've got a terrible craving for chocolate now, so I need to close this out and go get a Hershey Kiss or something.
All right. Well, I hope you guys had a fun time. I know we just were winging this whole experience.
No rehearsal whatsoever.
I mean, clicking buttons to get back to you guys after our sound wasn't working the first time, and we're just like, why not? We'll see what happens. So thank you for joining us today. We just got done filming some new videos that I think you're going to love. Good. Yeah. So I'm excited. As you can see, it's one like 16 palette green system.
Yeah,
that is really exciting.
How to choose your green.
Yes. So that will be really fun. I hope you guys have a wonderful.
It's not easy being green.
No, we're so sorry. So have a wonderful day, and we'll see you guys. I think we have another video coming out tomorrow. So see you guys then. Bye.